Coach, the regular season is over. We're now headed into postseason competition, and that means the national duels. Before we get to that, let's take one quick look back at the end of regular season. We had a really successful weekend, 2 wins, 92 points in a 2-day stretch. Your thoughts on a perfect weekend in Corvallis?
Well, I mean, I thought it was, we wrestled well. You know, we talk about how you want to wrestle this time of year. We wrestled well, put a lot of points on the scoreboard, scored a lot of bonus points. So, as far as individuals wrestling, I kind of like the way we're wrestling, being aggressive, and kind of just, wrestling well at the right time.
You, on Friday, spotted quite a few points, 3 forfeits, but despite that, managed to really take it to Cal Poly, 3 pins, and we sort of have this 3 pins in a win formula that seems to work for you guys. What is it about kind of getting those pins that seems to really energize the rest of the lineup?
Well, I think it's something we talk about. The ultimate goal as an individual is to go out and try to get a pin. So what kind of gets the team excited, what gets the crowd excited, and that's the ultimate goal when you wrestle as an individual.
Sort of have somebody in the 165 weight class that's really stepped up. Seth Thomas, redshirt freshman, 4 out of his first 5 collegiate dual matches are wins. Talk a little bit about him and what he's brought to the table now.
Well, he was hurt earlier in the year, kind of had a slow start at the beginning of the year, and him and Elder were kind of battling out, and Joe Latham were kind of battling out for that spot. And he kind of just took over the job in competition, kind of earned in competition. Alex Elder was still there, and close in the wrestle-offs, but in competition, we just thought Thomas was doing a better job.
What do you see right now from your team? I mean, do you feel heading into this National Duels Week that really you're at where you want to be?
Well, I don't think you're ever really at where you want to be right now. I think we're getting to close to where we want to be. Kind of more, I like the way we're wrestling. I like the aggressive style we're wrestling. I like our attitudes when we step on the mat and wrestling. So, it'd be a big test this week to see if we can continue that.
That's right. 8 straight wins for your team, dual victories heading into national duels, which is this weekend, Gill Coliseum on Sunday. First of all, what is it like as a host city, as a host school, to be able to put on an event such as this?
Well, it's good. It's good you don't have to travel. It's good to have these, top name teams coming in. When you think about Oklahoma, Michigan, and Virginia Tech, they bring a lot of name wrestlers in here, a lot of good coaches. So it'd be good to be at home with those teams here.
Yeah, and what can you expect? I mean, really just from a fan standpoint, not only do they get to see their Beavers in action, but they get to see, as you said, some of the best talent in the country. Really just an all-around great weekend for wrestling fans?
No, it is. They'll see a lot of great individuals there wrestling, some top-ranked guys. Get to see 2 duels side by side. So, there's one duel going on over here, there's another duel going on right next to it. So, it's going to be an action-packed weekend for us.
Experience-wise, I know this is only the 2nd year that National Duels has been in existence, but what can you take from last year's experience to kind of come in with this year and really apply it?
Yeah, and National Duels has been going on, just the format has changed. The format at the end of the year has changed. It used to be in the beginning of the year or middle of the year with 16 teams would come. Now they got the 4 qualifiers right now for 4 regionals. 4 qualifiers, 4 winners will go to the final 4 or final 8 actually, because there's 4 teams that get a bye. So it's exciting to see how it pans out. I think fans are excited about it. You get the individual matchups, but then you get the teams too.
I know this is sort of a different sort of atmosphere, really sort of pressure wrestling, if you will, a lot on the line here. How is sort of prepping the team, the wrestlers who will be taking the mats for that? I mean, you win and you advance.
Yeah, and it's really not about the individual. Sometimes you get into wrestling, it's about the individual, and even in dual meets, you're thinking individually. Now you got to think team-wise. You got to do what's best for your team. If you're the heavyweight and you need a pin, and you got to go out and get the pin. It doesn't matter if you get beat or not. You got to go to get the pin for the team to advance. So you got to do what's best for the team when you're out there wrestling.
I know you as a coach, it's going to be nerve-wracking. It's going to be exciting, a very busy weekend. Are you going to still be able to sort of soak it all in and enjoy it and realize, hey, Corvallis is sort of one of the wrestling capitals of the country for this weekend? No,
it's great. It's a great event. You get to, you get to still scout and see your team. You see your team still has to get better. So it's good for us to wrestle some of these, these teams and individuals.